Wednesday. For all those who don't know, I had to remind myself this morning. This is the part of the week that gets a little weird. What day of the week is it? Or maybe that's every day these days. So we have a little different setup. I think I have a little more room here, adapting as we go along. So today we're going to do, I think it's a lot more legs, and see what I can do through the workout. But I'm going to start with an 8-pound dumbbell. If you don't have one, you don't need one. The first move is going to be, it's a snatch. So you're going to touch either your hand, and then as the weight comes up and through the center of your body to overhead, you're going to do a reverse lunge on the same foot. So we'll start with that. I'll give a couple different angles. So if you don't have a weight, you can just touch the floor, but you're going to squat down, and as the weight comes up, you step back with one foot. We'll do the same foot a couple times. So here's 2 and 3, back to the front, 4. So I'm stepping back with my right leg, touch the floor. As it comes up, my leg goes back. 5. You just want to touch the floor and then step back. 6, right up, overhead press. 7, 8, squat, step back. 9, and really try to straighten your arm. 10, let's do 5 more. So squat and step back. 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 4, 1 more, 5. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 10 seconds. You guys take 10 seconds. We'll do the other side. I'm already starting to think of the rest of the workout. What will I be able to do if I need to modify it? Okay, well, let's do the other side. Switching arms. So touch and back. 1, 2, 3, back here, 4, 5, touch the floor, comes right up. 6, 7, 8, do those. 10, 5 more, and 5, 4, 3, last 2, 2, and 1. All right, grab your cans or some more weights. We're gonna go to the mat we're working some arms before we go back to legs. This is gonna be on the mat to do a glute hip raise as you do a tricep. So lift your hips, triceps, you can bring the hips down. So as the hips go up, you bring the weights to the mat. So it's a push off your heels. You can see I'm lifting my toes. Doing a 2 and 1 here. Working the triceps. And a little glute bridge. Or you could just do the triceps and keep your back flat on the mat. The triceps come back towards my shoulders and touch the mat and then back up or the floor. So a couple more. But also turn your fingers. I think we did this the other day so that palms are open, hips go up,
You squeeze, you'll hit a different part of the tricep. Let's get 5 more. 5, 4. Try to push your hips up as high as you can for 2 more. We'll hold the last one halfway down. So you're gonna come down to 90 degrees here. Just hold. You can get little pulses for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Gonna get rid of this. Gonna go back up to some legs. These are split jumps. So some cardio. So a modified version is just going to be alternating lunges. Split jump. I'm going to jump up in the air and switch feet. Jump and switch. You can use your arms. So let's do that for 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, and starting. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna touch your knee. 4, 5. Try to get height. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try 10 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is killing. 4, 5. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. I might do this one. 2, and 1. Let's modify that there. Okay, we'll grab the weights and do some more legs than what I was thinking. So wide legs with the weights. It's a sumo squat, so as wide as you can go. I'm gonna squat down, curl up, and back up. So 2, 3 feet should be wider than your shoulders. 4, 5. You can use your soup cans, vegetable cans. 7, they just hang in the middle. 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more. 'Alright, that was 20. Alright, now again, I'm gonna go back to arms. Go for push-ups. So we can do regular push-ups, 20, or knee push-ups. If you started with us a few weeks ago, we started with 1 push-up. So now we're gonna, maybe you're up to 2 or 3. So I'm gonna go for 15 to 20 push-ups. Hands are outside of my shoulders. I will touch my cheek. And push the earth away from me. That's 15. I'm going to do 5 more. 5. 20. Okay. Okay. Man. All right. These are plyo squat jacks. So they're, modified. Just gonna do a jumping jack like that. Plyometric, you're gonna touch the floor, jumping jack. So touch, feet together. A little bit opposite. 2, 3, 4, clapping. 6. Squat low. 10 more. I think that was 20. All right. My heart rate is up. I'm gonna do a set of triceps. Let's do our kickbacks with a mat for some abs. Okay, so flat back. I have my cans. I'm gonna squeeze. I'm gonna need this stretch today. Whoever wants to stick around. We do 15 minutes of stretching afterward. My palms are facing up, and then my palms are facing down. They face the floor, elbows are locked. Squeeze at the top, they come to 90 degrees. And now straight away, they face each other. Okay, that was 30. Let's go to the mat for some abs. May or may not do a wall sit. Okay, so if you have a weight, use similar to what we tried yesterday, a little better this time. If you don't have a weight, I'll demonstrate without, so your feet are off the ground. You're gonna lift your feet and do a little crunch. And then arms reach over. So they never touch the ground. If you want to modify, you can do toe touches here or leg raises here. Combining them all, you're gonna reach. You can use your weight. We have about 2 minutes left. Crunching your shoulders off the mat. Try to touch your shoelaces. Squeezing at the top. Getting your shoulders off the ground. Three more. Okay. So now I had either a plank or a wall sit. I think today we're going to do a 1 minute plank, ending it with a static hold, 1 minute. You could do the wall sit if you want more legs. Okay, and starting. So just holding this last minute of the morning. You can do 3 sets of 20 seconds. Breathe in through my nose, out through the mouth. Try to keep straight legs, shoulders are over the elbows. Final stretch here. Hands stay shoulder width apart, palms can face down. We have 30 seconds to go, less than 30 seconds. $15. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Great work. Okay, if everyone's done for the workout, I'm gonna move into stretching for 15 minutes. Considering doing this more regularly than once a week. So we're just gonna start with a simple stretch over to the side. I don't know if anyone else, but I've definitely had tension. Maybe it's different at my computer, stress. So just letting your neck rest over to the side. Looking forward to this stretch. And then going over to the other side. These are basic stretches too, but just for me, like last week, it's just making the time, putting into my day. So we're gonna do upper body. One arm comes across. This is good for the back, stretching. We'll hold each for about 20 or 30 seconds. Go. Oh, and switching, I switch to the other side. For me, I have to write them down. It's like, I know, eventually we'll do just a regular stretching routine. So we're gonna do triceps here, having one elbow, gonna grab, be able to touch middle of your back here. If you need to use a towel, you can hold a towel in between. You can even lean into that side body. Try to keep my head up, pull on that elbow. Not so much that it hurts, but just that you feel the stretch. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side, switching arms. Lean into it. We did triceps this morning with push-ups, the nose breakers. Okay, we're gonna move into like a one arm. So if you have a wall behind you or a doorway here, like I said, I have a doorknob, just something to hold on to. Stretch open the chest and the shoulder. I was thinking when the weather gets warm, I could move this outside to the driveway and do some walking lunges up and down the driveway. We'll switch to the other side. Or jump rope, if anyone has a jump rope. Like a driveway workout. Should feel good through the chest here, shoulder. We're gonna just do a double with both arms behind the back. So the next one, interlace your fingers, open the chest. Here. I think I talked about last week, if you have a wall and you find your shoulders rounding forward, you want to bring yourself against the wall, have your wrist, elbows, and shoulders in your back Just hold this position here. See if you can it should open up your chest and shoulders. If not, just try to interlace your fingers. Again, you can hold a towel if you can't reach your fingers. I'm just gonna get a bit of a hamstring stretch. Slowly lower down. Top of the head faces the floor. It's a nice lower back hamstring stretch, and you're still opening your chest and shoulders. Okay. We'll do hamstring standing. So if you have something to lift your leg up on, just going to reach forward here as far as you can go. See if you can just grab your knee, your ankle, holding this for about 20 to 30 seconds. If you're not near anything, you can always cross one leg over the other and reach down for 10 more seconds. Try to grab even the outside of my toes. Some people can bring their nose to their knee. I think I'm lucky if I get that at the end of this quarantine. It might take me a year to do it, but I got the time. Thank God. Okay, other leg, I switched. Kind of coming up and then forward. Maybe a little bend in the knee if you need, so you're not hyperextending the knee. I can feel a good stretch through my lower back doing that. All right, we'll do quads. If you find something to hold on to, I'm gonna grab the same leg, keeping my knees towards each other. Here, just stretching the quad. You can have that balance if you're going for a balance, but really just pushing your toes into your hands. Feel the stretch through the front of the quad. And we'll switch to the other side. Some standing exercises. And then next we're going to do if you have a chair, figure 4, so the ankle goes over the knee and it's sitting down into it. This stretches glute here, outer hip. Really feel it through the hip. I'm using the wall behind me to balance and trying to sit as low down into the stretch. We'll also move to the ground next to do a glute seated stretch. So switching, other knee, other ankle, and sitting down into the figure 4. As low as you need to for the stretch. Okay, I'm gonna go to the floor. Let's actually do the similar. So you're in like a runner's lunge position, coming through. My toes are on the floor. This is gonna be a stretch through Actually, my right leg, feeling two different stretches. So this is like right hip flexor here. Balance with the front leg. Stretching through the side body. And we'll switch legs. So now my right leg is forward, left leg is back. This is front left hip flexor, a little bit of the right glute. Five more minutes of stretching. Okay, I'm actually going to go to my stomach, your stomach, and into just here, this position for the lower back. So wrists, palms are down, shoulders are over the wrists, looking straight ahead so you're not straining your neck. It is a bit of a chest and lower back. You can kind of come down and rest, come right back up. I'm going to swing around to do those glutes on the floor. The glutes and hamstrings, so one leg over the other, hugging the knee in, legs out straight. Go for here and some hamstrings and some low back twists at the end. And switch other leg, 20 seconds. We did these in the figure fours when we're standing. Okay, and then one leg out to the side, another hamstring stretch, so you're up, reaching over. Okay, the other side. My heart rate is just starting to come down. Humbling. Okay, then just coming down to the mat, we'll do some twists. First, starting with feet together. This is like a butterfly. This is adductors, inner thighs here, just letting the knees go out to the side. I like to bring my hands over my head. Again, that field goal position. Just getting a groin stretch, add inner thigh. Then you're going to bring either both knees over to one side or one leg straight, and crossing the leg over. You can bring it over with the arm, the other arm. So my right arm is open, my chest is open to the ceiling, stretching the lower, opening the lower back. Really feels good. I love these twisting stretches. Okay, we'll go the other side. So right leg is straight, left leg crosses over, can open up the left arm. Or both knees can swing over to the same side. just gonna do this for 10 more seconds.